Hello, hello friends. Happy Friday. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Cynthia and I'm the owner of the Old Rusty Shed. And if you are coming across my page for the first time or first time, or if you've been here before, I hope you say hello. And you might be catching the replay right now, but still say hello. So let me go ahead and get everything out here and get started. Make sure I'm live on my page. Yes, I am. All right, there we go. Hello, hello. Well, hello, Deborah. How are you, my friend? Things are being really weird right now with Facebook. So hopefully I'm good and y'all can see. You did say hello, so I'm good. I'm good with that. So hopefully that means you guys can see. Let me do this, move that over. I was running late. Hubby and I had dinner real quick. And so I was like, I'm going to be a little bit late. Okay. We are doing the Lord is my shepherd. You guys, my phone's going to fall forward. Hold on. The Lord is my shepherd board. So a lot of you, I'm good. I'm glad you're well. A lot of you have already bought this. It's just a cute little board. And most of you wanted me to put the sheep in the middle. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to put the sheep in the middle. I feel like I need to go up a little. Hold on. There we go. Maybe that's better. You guys tell me. It's up high. Usually I have my desk lower, but eventually I want to start doing my live videos standing, but I have really bad issues with standing. I can't stand for long. No, let me rephrase that. I'm not able to stand for long periods of time right now, but I am working on it with the help of my treadmill back there and other things. So we will get there. Okay, I forgot to grab this for my words, and then I need a piece of paper. Actually, let's use this. Let's just use this. You're clapped. Well, you know, mine's going to be pretty basic. I really thought, I don't know if you guys are in the Chuff Berry circle. It's the one with like, oh, what's her name? Stephanie at Vintage Pebble. Anyways, it's her group and I'm part of it, and there's tons of inspiration in there. And they're all doing like breakfast at Tiffany's today with that blue color. And I almost thought about doing this blue, but I decided not to. So I'm going to do mine white, and then we're going to put some, we're going to take our knife thingy here. No, I forgot. My water evaporated in here. I forgot to rinse. Oh, maybe I did rinse it, but I didn't dry them off. You know what? I don't know. We're going to put this in here. Anyways, but anyways, I was going to do it blue, and then I was like, no. And they were doing like the blue, like Tiffany's blue, like, I don't even know how to explain it. A pretty blue, but I don't have that color of blue. So I decided to go with my old standard brown and white. But it's going to have more brown. Oh, I did that wrong. I need to paint it brown and then do white. Hold on. Because I'm painting the sheep white and the letters are white. So it's going to be mainly brown. I did this color wrong. And that's okay. That's a-okay. Oh, I hear Maggie. She's having a fit. Okay. Well, fiddlesticks. Guess I do need my water. Anyways, so I was going to do it blue, and then I decided, nope, I was going to do it brown. Sitting there watching everybody use that pretty blue, but I don't have that pretty blue like that. But I'm glad you come here for inspiration. Y'all don't even know when you share stuff. Y'all inspire me. So first we're painting it with the Java color. And then you guys need to tell me on the sheep, do I paint like the head black, right? Not the head, but like the little face and the legs, and then do the rest white, right? Oh, I think I vacuumed today too, and here I am getting yucky stuff on here. That's the way it goes. I meant to text my mom, tell her I was gonna go live. Sometimes she forgets because we're so many hours difference. So, but I'm just gonna paint this Java. But I like these little cutting boards. I think they're cute. We will have some really cute cutting boards coming next month because I know y'all love them. And lots of spring stuff. Some of them are from last year, so we'll bring those back. So I think what I'm going to do is, Justin, about this whole Facebook removing videos after 30 days. Again, I'm not going to complain because I play here for free. So, you know, I don't have to pay to be on here. I mean, you as a business, you could do ads, but I don't. So I think what I'm going to do is, Justin, our youngest one, he has a GoPro camera. And I think what I'm going to do is somehow I'm going to get a stand, and that GoPro is going to go right over top. So you won't see me, you'll only see this. And when I go live, the camera will record it, and then that I can upload to YouTube. And the reason why I need to do it that way is because Facebook, it records it this way like a phone, but YouTube, it's this way, horizontal instead of vertical. And whenever I've tried to take videos, like YouTube has this thing called Shorts, which is kind of like Reels. That's fine, but this way I can take it the video the right way, and I can actually take that live and condense it. That way, if you're wanting to watch it and you bought a kit and you want to watch it, I'm sorry, my brain. It'll be in the correct format, and then it'll be squinched down, and I'll edit it to where it's literally like just me painting things and voiceover and that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the old ones off of here. I don't know. They also have a thing here called, not here, but a thing called StreamYard. Let me know in the comments if you've ever watched somebody do StreamYard. StreamYard will stream from whatever platform you're on, so Facebook, and go directly over to YouTube. But it streams it on YouTube at the same time as you're doing Facebook. But that's a monthly cost, so I don't know. I don't mind the extra cost. The problem is that I don't know what the problem is. So I don't know what the solution is. I got to think about it and discuss it with the hubby and see what he says. So more to come on that. But for now, these are at least here for 30 days. So at least you'll be able to see it for that. And then every kit that we offer, I'm going to be doing like a reel of you. You've seen me put the raw pieces together, and then I don't know. Maybe I could do a reel with this, but with the reel, they're so short, so you can't really see. You know what I mean? Like reels have to be around a minute or less, and if you're just watching, it's fine. But if you're wanting to look at it to be able to do the kit, I think it would be too hard for me. That's for sure. So everybody on Facebook right now is trying to figure it out. That's what they're doing. Okay, let's do another coat. Because I'm going to put white on here, but it's just going to kind of make it look like a little bit with the spackle, because our words are going to be white and then the sheep is going to be white. White and black. But I know a lot of you like sheep, and I have a new big sheep coming. Like a hanger. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I just want to make sure that I get this on here. This stuff is getting thick. I'm going to have to add some water to it soon. Uh-oh. Heard something. I don't know what that was. I have my door shut, so sometimes the cats want in, but not when I'm doing live, because Maggie won't come up here, but Shelby will. She'll be right in the middle of our project here. Although John's home, so she may not even come up near me, because she's, you know, she's technically his cat. She loves him. She loves me when he's not here. But I thought about doing this one with scrapbook paper in the back too, but I didn't. I decided just to paint. Just like that. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there and let me dry this. You definitely need it dry. I'm sitting really low, you guys. Normally I don't, like I said, eventually I'm going to try to stand during my lives. Just trying to gain strength in my legs. Well, hello, Marshall. How are you? Marshall, you're still going to the retreat, right? You have to tell me what Tennessee's like in when we go in March. I know it's probably like Indiana, you never know. I'm assuming y'all don't get snow in March, but I could be wrong. We get snow in March. Not as much as February, so you're so excited. Me too. Me too. Ew. I got too much paint, y'all, right there. This is where I need to get baby wipes again. I always forget when I go to the store. I always forget. Okay. So there's that. We're going to leave this for a minute, and then we're going to work on our letters and stuff. Y'all, I need to clean that better. I cleaned it the other day, and clearly I need to clean it better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely wear pants, and I'll probably just take a sweater. But I'll probably take a rain jacket too. I mean, who knows? Who knows what I'll take? I'm so excited though. I love retreats. I love them. I went last year, and get to meet all the people, see all the people, learn all the things. Okay. So here is our sheep. So I think I'm going to do right here black, right? This is all white, and then do this brown. Does that sound good to y'all? Then my letters are all going to be white. So I don't really have to worry about that. Be prepared. Okay. So basically like Indiana. Although we do still get snow in March. February is our coldest and snowiest. And it has not disappointed this year. We've gotten snow every day for the past 5 days, and it hasn't melted. So I think there was like a foot of snow out there, which I'm okay with. But after this week, I'm going to be right. Then we're going to be up to like 47, which is basically shorts weather here. So, yeah. But I am looking forward to it. We haven't vacationed. I don't even know when the last time was. We usually go somewhere a couple times a year, but with John's mom touch and go back in Arizona, he's been having to go back there. So, okay. So these, I'm going to paint brown. I don't know if that's correct, but one thing that I have learned is that we could paint this sheet pink if we wanted to. Yep, I'm almost to Michigan, so we get cold weather, which I don't mind. But usually by March, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for flowers and grass and sitting on my porch. All right. So I'm just doing his legs. I know what sheep look like. I mean, but you know, I don't go for, like, my stuff doesn't have to be exact what it is in real life. I'm not that way. I know some people are, and that's okay, but I'm not like that. That's supposed to be black though, right? I know lambs are like that. Trying to think. I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, let's get our sponge that I'm gonna use just a piece of sponge, clean piece of sponge, and I just dab it with paint, and we're just gonna do our letters here. I'm probably gonna get my sweater in this. But yeah, I'm super excited to learn. I still go through my notes from last year's retreat. And I'll take the same notebook and probably go through them again. You'd be surprised how much you learn at a business retreat that doesn't even come from the speakers. It comes from the people you're sitting with, who you make friends with, who, you know, whatever. Hubby's going too. I think you said, Marshall, your hubby's going. I don't know what he's going to do. Last year it was in Kentucky, in Paducah, and he found all kinds of stuff to do. So I said, maybe one year I'll talk him into going to the retreat. I think he would like it, but like going to the actual retreat, not just driving with me. I'll say, you're probably not too far from there though. Okay, now I'm going to do the sheep, and then I'll come back and do the face. I'll go over it. Oh, your hubby's, oh yeah, you told me he was coming too. Yeah, you'll be amazed. When I went last year, she had rented 2 charter buses, and we got to see the, warehouse, which, you know, all that. We got to see the warehouse that they're almost going into. We got to go to the warehouse. We got to go get ice cream. We went to downtown Paducah, and a bunch of us girls that still talk, we went antique shopping, all kinds of stuff. And I learned a lot of stuff just listening to people on that bus. So it's amazing what, not just you talking to them, but you hear other conversations. So it's interesting. So I know I have a lot of business owners on here. And again, if you decide to go to Brooks Retreat, let me know. But today's the last day to buy a ticket. So, but if you're a business owner and you need coaching or you want to be coached, I highly recommend Brooks Group, and just let me know. Send me a message and I can get you a link for that too. We did. This one I think is going to be, I mean, obviously we're not going to do all that stuff, but the learning, you're just like, wow. And especially if you've, I mean, Brooke is like the most, she's as normal can be. And so, you know, you're there with 80 other people and I don't know. It's just, it's a different atmosphere when you're learning and you're crying and you're hugging people's necks and you're doing all this stuff. And then the speakers they have this year, I'm so excited about that too. So, all right, guys, I am just putting a second coat on here. I'm gonna dry these real quick and probably put a third, and then we'll go back to the board. And like I said, the board, I'm gonna do the spatula with the white on it. Not a whole lot because this is white, so I don't want a lot on it. I wonder if I should have did the face brown. I'm wondering. Instead of doing it black. I don't know. Do any color you want. I've never had livestock, so, but I've seen it. I know one time John and I were at a place and they had like baby lambs with the black face. Those things are so loud, y'all. So loud. So loud. Okay. But John and I are going up early, so I think I told you guys that the other day. So make sure you're following me either here or on Instagram because I always share that stuff in the stories. So it'll be fun. Okay, just like that. And then let me do the body again. And I think that might be all I need. We'll see. I'm hoping some of this little texture shows through, you know, because they're supposed to be woolly, right? But I have a feeling it's just going to be like straight white. But we'll put some stuff on it too. Some grunge. And it's going to have a bow for sure. So I brought some fabric over. I need to get some more fabric. I don't have much anymore. It's hard to believe somebody that used to sew doesn't have much fabric, but I've gotten rid of it and sold it and gave it away and all that stuff. All right, let's go over one more time. Make sure it's nice and covered. Let me dry it. And I mean, you could do, you know, you can do all kinds of stuff on there. Make the little bottoms, you know, like the hoofs and all that stuff, but you guys know I don't do that kind of painting, so it's very basic. Okay, let me grab a little sponge. Oh man, y'all, I've got to clean these lids out. That one's not too bad. Okay, so I'm just going to use a sponge. This is one that I've just cut off and I do keep them. You could use a paintbrush, but I just grab them and use them. And I'm just going to do the front part here. I know sometimes like the ears are black, but for me on this little guy, that's way too much detail because his ears are so tiny, but you definitely could do that. But y'all know that's way too much for this chick. Okay, hold on. I gotta lift him up. Oh man. got white over here on the edge, and I definitely want that to not be showing. Okay, so I think he's super cute. Yeah, there we go. Super cute. Okay, I'm gonna let him dry, and he's good for now. I need to clean this brown, but I don't want to leave the lid off. Okay, let me move this. And now we're gonna do this. The first thing we're gonna do is sand it. Y'all know how I feel about sanding. So when you sand it, it's gonna make it lighter, right? You don't have to if you don't want to. I like my stuff sanded just because I like it to look worn, but you definitely don't have to sand it. And I'm just going over it lightly. You guys know old cutting boards, they don't always look the greatest, right? I made this one even lopsided as far as that. It's not asymmetrical on this one. Okay, I'm going to go back this way. Then I'm going to toss all this on the floor, even though I just vacuumed in here like 2 hours ago. Then I'm going to wipe all that dust off, because we don't need that dust on there. We don't need that on there. Okay, so then it looks just like that. And now I'm going to take my, whatever this is, it's not a spatula. Is it a spatula? Whatever it is. A spatula is what you use in the kitchen. Palette knife. And we're going to put a little bit on here. Not a lot, because everything on here is white. So I need this to pop. Okay? I need it to pop. Like pop, pop. So I'm going to take my palette knife, dip it in there a little bit. I need to probably be doing it on the lid, and get most of it off. And then I'm just going to do little sections at a time and see how I like it and see how much I need and don't need. I'm okay if there's more like up here. See how it's more. And then I'll do a little down here. But I learned this technique from Stephanie over at the Vintage Pebble. I think most of you follow her. And you always get a different look. It's never the same. So sometimes you get big blobs, sometimes you don't. You just have to be okay with it. If you want more controlled, then I would not do this one, okay? So I'm gonna go down, and again, I'm just doing a little. If I do too much, you can always come back with brown paint. But it's gonna be super light. Have more on there. Just a little. I can go out on the edges a little bit more. And we are gonna put the ink around it. Even though it's a dark brown, you'll be able to see it, especially on the edges. I don't mind if I have more up here. But like I said, it just depends on how you want it to look. Okay, so just like that. So there's just a little bit. And then, well, hi, Tony. I'm going to dry this real quick. I'm wondering if I should do a light brown. I think I'm going to do a light brown too. The light brown. Un momento, por favor. You guys know this is my iced coffee. Un momento, por favor. I'm very limited. I should have took Spanish. I lived in Arizona my whole life, but I never did. Now I don't want to learn Spanish. So I just go with what I know, which is very little. All right, so I'm going to use iced coffee. Like I said, I don't want a whole lot, but I do want it to look like it does have some layers on it. When somebody looks at this, they're going to be like, oh, wow, that had some paint on there. Because, like I said, most of it's going to be, you know, the saying, and I want it to pop. But we do want it to look a little old, right? Especially on the edges. If you guys have ever seen old wood, you know how that's how it is. It's a lot chippy. Of course, where I live here in Indiana, there's a lot of things that are chippy. And we'll just do a little, not a lot, very, very little. So it's probably like that where you're at in Ohio too, huh, Tony? Well, probably Marshall too. It's not that way where I'm originally from. In Arizona, there's no, everything southwest and stucco. It's a whole new world. I guess I'm wanting to watch Disney movies. I don't know. I do love my favorite Disney movie. I don't know if you guys watch Disney movies. I don't anymore, but my favorite is Finding Nemo. I think I know it word for word. I really think I do. I think I do. Yes, we got more snow yesterday. Today it was sunny and beautiful, but yes, I'm ready for spring. And usually here in Indiana, it'll snow and then it melts and snows. But we've gotten snow like 5 days straight. And I think, John, the other day when our oldest took his dog out, she's like the size of a German Shepherd, but she's not German Shepherd. Anyways, it went up to her shoulders. He's like, whoa. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll get more snow just like you guys, but February is usually the most, so I'm hoping we don't get more bad snow. But then we're going to be almost 50 this week, so I'm like, okay. The Midwest, I'm telling you. As a girl who's not from here, it amazes me when I'm like, what? We got to get shorts back out? Okay, I'm just going through and I'm just kind of putting little scratches in there. Just because. And now I'm going to put so we got this all painted. We got to put that on. But I'm going to do my ink right now before I forget. And we don't need this anymore. I hope. I don't think. But now it's going to take days for it to melt, so yay. All right. You guys know I mainly go around the edges. And when you see these things in person with this kind of stuff, you're just like, wow, because you can see the depths. And I know on the phone here, it doesn't do it. You're what? Yeah, I don't know. Hubby lived here like his whole life until he moved and then met me. And then we lived in Arizona forever. And so he's always like, I just want to wake up one day and it's 3 feet of snow out there. And I'm like, okay. It's like, and we just stay home. And I'm like, okay, which I work from home, but I get what he's saying. Okay. So you can probably, maybe the camera will pick it up where it's like dark. But yes, that's what I've learned about the Midwest, is that it's the weather just does what it wants to do. Arizona, it was just always hot. And then you had like 2 months of break. Which I know you guys know that. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. You're probably like, shut up. All right, here is the pieces we're gonna glue on. So here's our sheep to sheep. Oh, I'm doing my live. Getting a shirt. Okay. All right, just like that. How do you not have anything to wear? You have a whole closet full of clothes. I'm gonna put just a little bit of ink on here, just to kind of take the bright white off of there, but not a whole lot. Okay. So everybody voted, well, not everybody that voted, the majority wanted B, where we put it up here. So now I have to think about that because I have to put a bow on here. I'm going to put a bow. So let's get the words together. So I always recommend getting them together before you start gluing and figure out, excuse me, how you want it. So let's put shepherd down here. And I've been singing the song, "The Lord is my shepherd," every time I grab this. So if I start singing, please still be friends with me. Shep. The Lord is my shepherd. Because I will be singing it. And D, so small d. The Lord is a bigger word, but you can put the letters however you want when you get it. But the bigger letters are supposed to go together. Okay, like that. I'm like, did I lose something? But I have to have room up here for a bow, so. Okay, so we'll put the Lord. I have to have room for the Lord. The Lord. You expect me to sing good. Good. I know Facebook used to blot people out for that. I'm like, well, I can't help it. Like they would mute their videos. I don't know. I think they're scrambling with this 30-day thing. But I was telling them, I don't know when, but we're going to have the videos like this on YouTube. But if I upload this to YouTube, it's not the same format and it won't look right. So I think Justin, our youngest, is going to rig up his GoPro directly over it. So that way, that one I can put on YouTube. Yes, really. Yep. They would mute the video because you don't have license. You're not authorized to sing it. I forgot the D. I mean the R. I was like, where'd that come from? The Lord is my shepherd. We forgot the D in shepherd. Something about copyright. It's just like if we use trending audio or any audio, it'll put it on there, but we can't be monetized for it. So we have to, that's why a lot of people don't put music to their videos, because then they don't monetize. It's, I don't know. I miss MySpace. Anybody had MySpace? So this is my thought to do it this way. And I think I'm going to, instead of having a voided space right there. I loved MySpace. I wonder if it's still up. I wonder what Tom's doing nowadays. Remember, everyone had to be friends? Oh, I know, it's crazy. Everyone had to be friends with Tom, the creator of MySpace or whatever. Oh, MySpace didn't care. You could have all kinds of music on there. Okay, anyways, this is how I'm doing it. So before I had everything up here and then a space, but then I was thinking about it. I'm like, it needs to be like this. So, and of course, I'm going to put a bow up here, but let me go ahead and get this glued on. And I didn't grab my glue. Well, good golly. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue down here. And then I'm going to use a sponge to apply the glue to these letters because it's just easier. And I have my new nails on, so I don't want to get I don't want to get glue all over them. Okay, so let me. Now you guys look, is that spelled correctly? I know it's upside down, but please tell me before I start gluing. The Lord is okay. John and I missed church last Sunday because he was sick and then I wasn't feeling well, and I don't like missing church. So I think that's why I'm like singing all these songs, because my heart's wanting me to sing. Okay, so the little ones that I cut off that have this, that's what I use. So looks good. Okay, great. Spelled correctly. Everything's spelled correctly. Now, of course, when I lay them back down, it won't be exact, but I'm going to get me some tweezers. Somebody mentioned that to me a long time ago because I have fat fingers. And yeah. But if you guys like sheep, I have a really cute one coming. We should have most of the spring collection and Easter and stuff out next week. So I'm so excited. Some of them will be from last year, so you may already have them. Or if you're new to my page, you may not have seen them. But I told hubby, we got to get more boxes because y'all are keeping us busy. And February is a short month. So Christmas will be coming out soon. Okay, my O's a little crooked. I'm not even going to put an eye on my sheep, but you could. You definitely could. You want this one for sure, Marshall? If there's any you want, let me know. I'll bring them to Tennessee. We're driving, so. We're driving. You'll place another, okay. Yes, I have some from yesterday. They'll go out Monday. They will go out Monday. We are, y'all, I said I didn't want to get my new nails all yucky. And now I got glue. I mean, for the love. I give up. We're sanding our living room floors tomorrow. And by we, I mean hubby. I'm so excited. Because once it gets sanded and we decide on the stain, or if we're not going to stain and just clear coat them, then we can put our rug down. Oh, you guys. We can put our rug down and buy our furniture. You may do that. Yep, just let me know. I will bring them down. These are everyday kits, so they'll be on there. The only ones I take down is holiday specific, like, you know, Valentine's Day. So they will be there. Unless, you know, eventually nobody buys them and then they're just taking up room. So, because I do not want to have, and this may change over time, I don't want you guys to have to go on that website and skim through 100 different kits. I know people that do that and there's nothing wrong with that, but oh, it drives me crazy because I'm like, because I mean, I get kits sometimes from other people if it's like a design they do and it's not something I can buy. And it's like, okay, where's that at? And it drives me bonkers. So, yeah. Y'all, this is cracking me up. Marshall, I do. I have, you know what I'm saying, okay. I'm sorry. I do. I have Shopify. If you ever want Shopify, there's sorry, clearly I'm at an age where I can't multitask. There's a video on YouTube made by somebody who works at Shopify. Like it's their website. I mean, it's their channel. And it used to be 4 different videos, like 4 one-hour videos that takes you step by step. And that's what I did. But they've made a new one and it's shorter. So it's super simple. A couple of things are like, and you don't sell products, so yours will be super simple. Mine, it was the shipping, but I have both. I have stuff on Etsy and there, but most people buy from the website. So I don't drive traffic to Etsy anymore for me, but yes, I have Shopify. Look at how stinking cute. But now we just have to do the bow. Okay, let me move this. We don't need this. Y'all, I'm sweating in here. Oh, my son must be going somewhere. Wonder where he's going. Okay, our oldest son. I keep saying my son like I did it by myself. He's me and hubby's son. Although my oldest is more like me. He looks like his dad, but he acts like me. And our youngest looks like me. Wait, did I say that right? Our oldest looks like his dad, but acts more like me. And our youngest looks more like me, but acts like his dad. You love it so far, Deborah? I'm glad. Okay, I feel like this needs a little more. It's like bright. So, love all those words. Love all those letters. So we're just going to make a bow to put up here. So let me grab my, no, I didn't get, here, can somebody cut this for me? I forgot to grab my scissors. I'm so glad I moved everything over here and not on my shelf. I mean, I have a few things on my shelf because then I can just grab it. So I brought over buffalo check to put in there. And then I'm putting in this brown. I don't know what it's called, but I got it at Hobby Lobby. And then I'm going to put some hay in it. I'm not putting hay in it. I'm putting raffia. I'm actually allergic to hay. I found that out the hard way. Isn't that nice? Don't you love when you find out that you're allergic thing the hard way? I don't think it's hay. I don't think the dry hay. It's the alfalfa. Me and my aunt are highly allergic to it. This is going to have a good bow on it. Those would be pretty together. I think so too. I don't have much of that buffalo check. And then when I get done with it, I'm going to go get fabric like that. But I need to use up what I have. Listen to me sounding all responsible. I need to use what I have. I'm so proud of myself. Hey, I'm that person when we're driving down the road, I yell out cow or hey. It's still very weird to me to live somewhere that you see that all the time. Because I'm from the big city. And when we see it here, my hubby's like, uh-huh. I'm like, no, there's literally cows right there. He's like, uh-huh. Or corn. Oh, you guys. Indiana has so much corn. And when it's growing in the summer, I'm always like, corn. And he's like, yeah, corn. I'm like, listen here, Buster. Listen. Listen, Linda. All right. I'm trying to decide how I want this. Hi, Mom. You moo? Do you go like that, or do you go moo? I love road trips, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fun on a road trip. Now, hubby may disagree, but I do. I do not like to drive. I'm very much a passenger princess, but I feed him snacks, and we do the GPS. I give him massages on his neck. I tell him, you know, every so hour, you know, do your, and he'll grab his hand and move your neck. But I do not want to drive. I hate driving. Oh, it's the official moo. Yeah, we have lots of cows here. We have more corn, though. I will tell you that. Okay, this is not working the way I want it to. And it's just going to have to be that way. That's okay. I don't want to waste any of it. But I think Tennessee, where we're going in March, is I think it's 7.5 hours. And so I'm excited. And we're going a couple days early. So we're going to go to some vintage stores, antique stores, thrift stores. And I found a church to go to on Sunday. So I'm super excited. You're the driver in your house, Deborah? Oh, if I have to drive, I will, but my mom, you miss driving. You love road trips. I love road trips. Pittsburgh. Oh, wow. I've never been to that state. It's on my list, though. It's on my list. It's on my list. I think for our anniversary in April, we're going to meet up with one of my friends from West Virginia in Millersburg and go to some of the Amish like thrift stores there. I think that's what we're doing. We haven't, we kind of decided, but then we were like, I don't know, but it'd just be a quick weekend trip. Our anniversary, our wedding anniversary is in April, so I think that's what we're gonna do. You'd rather fly. I love road trips, but yeah, when we used to drive from Arizona to Indiana, we would drive straight through, and it's like 27 hours. So it was interesting, but that to me, I have to stop now. I cannot. I would have to get a hotel. Okay, so I'm just putting some of this raffia in there. It's not really working the way I wanted it to, because I'm doing loops with, you know, this. But by golly, it's gonna work. Yeah, you would look, well, the fall is beautiful here. I mean, summer's beautiful too. I can't wait till the summer. Ellen's birthday is the week of the retreat. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. How fun. How far is it for you, Marshall? I'm sure it's not that far of a drive. How fun. Yeah, aging is not for, it sure ain't. But I tell you what, I'm thankful for it. Ever since my brother passed, I say that every time. I'm like, okay. going to be a smaller bow. I could have made a bigger bow, I guess, but I don't want to take away from the message of the board. Twine 2, yes. Oh, 1.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, ours 7.5. So I'm excited. We're going to go down on Saturday. And then we're coming home the day after on that Wednesday. So I'm hoping, hubby's like, I hope we have a good thunderstorm down there, because we don't get great thunderstorms here like we used to in Arizona. And I'm sure we get more rain, but I'm sure it's because it's the South and, you know, it's hotter in Arizona and stuff. But I told hubby, I don't want it raining the day of the retreat. He's like, no, that night when we're done, when you're all done, or Saturday. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's fine. So, well, you might want to ask the Lord, because he's in charge of that stuff. You've lost 2 brothers, and every day is a gift. Amen. Yes. Amen. Yep. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to make this a little bow. I thought about putting a button on here, you guys, but, you know, one of my little buttons I made, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do a little bow. I got my nails on, so, you know, it takes me a minute to do something here. It takes me a little hot minute. One of my friends uses Cecil, I think, in here, in her bows. I don't know what that is, but it looks really pretty. You got the VIP ticket. Thank you, Tony. Marshall. How awesome. How awesome is that? I did not get the VIP ticket. I will next time if she offers that, but how awesome is that? You will love Brooke and Brandon. Seriously, they are like the most down-to-earth people. What a blessing. How awesome is that? Okay, so here's our little bow. And y'all know bows kind of drive me crazy. Sometimes they look so cute, and other times they look like a hot stinking mess. But either way, it's going to go on here. Okay, so I don't want it to the side. Yes, I want it to the side. I just decided. We are women. We can change our minds just like that. See how that went? Okay. That's good. That's good, Marshall. Oh, Kat does too. Yeah, I don't know what, I mean, it looks really pretty because I tried, what's the other stuff a lot of crafters use? It's not Sisal. And I didn't like it at all. I just didn't like, I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, and it could have been because I got it from Hobby Lobby and it didn't look like everybody else's, so I don't know. Thanks, Mom. Mom, I'll call you when I get off here. Because tomorrow we will be busy sanding floors. And by we, I mean John. But I have to pack everything up, so. They will be sanding the floor tomorrow. So y'all pray for us. And then we have to decide if we're going to stain the hardwoods or if we're just going to clear coat them. Excelsior, yes. Thank you, Debbie. And I didn't like it. But again, I got it at Hobby Lobby and it didn't look as cute as the other girls. So then I seen my friend Debbie at, oh, I always forget the name of her page. Debbie Signs and Design Fun. Anyways, Debbie, I met her at the retreat. She uses Cecil, and I thought that was really pretty. All right, friends, there it is. I know a lot of you got this kit. I can't wait to see how you guys paint it. I will probably paint another one like this, and I want to do it blue. But I want to get a really pretty blue So I'm going to look at like a robin's egg blue. I need to go on Stephanie's page because she uses a really pretty blue. Sorry guys, my hair is driving me bonkers. Yes, the Karate Kid, yes. Wax on, wax off. Have you seen, Tony, have you watched the Cobra Kai? There's a new season out now, and hubby and I are like, I can't, I'm done. Thank you, Marshall. I can't watch it. I'm done. I'm good. I was going to marry Ralph Macchio. I was going to marry him or Michael J. Fox, but instead I married a Midwest man. That's what I tell everybody. But instead I married my Midwest man. All right, friends, I'm going to hop off of here and give my mom a call. I love you all. Be blessed. Thank you. And when you guys do yours, make sure you have watched it. Make sure you share on Sunday. I'm trying to remember every Sunday to do the sharing post so you guys can share the kids or whatever you're working on. So, all right, friends, I love you all. Be blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Where's my button?